Brain food. Random stimulation for the brain.
Welcome to our family vacation, where we jetted away from a cloudy UK summer into the bright sunshine of Torremolinos in sunny Spain. And our first hack takes place even before we set foot on the plane. So what we're going to do here is probably one of the more useful life hacks that you can do, which is making this hoodie into a pillow for travelling or sleeping or anything like that. And it's great, isn't it, Lewis?
Yes.
Firstly, we're going to fold that up to the armpits, then fold it up again. One arm in, other arm in, fold it to the middle, that one into the middle, and then put the whole thing inside the hood. Just pull it through. There you go, that's nice and neat. If we turn it over, there. Very comfortable pillow, and it doesn't crease this up too much. And yes, while we were busy looking out of the window, struggling to stay awake from the early start, Lewis had already hacked himself a comfy pillow and caught some Z's. Once you've checked in and hung up your clothes, it's time to scope out some of the facilities from the comfort of your balcony before getting totally stuck in. But in between having lots of fun, there will be some quiet time or the need for some additional entertainment. And that's where the pocket catapult comes in, because it's fast, easy fun that fits in your pocket or bag when not in use. To make a mini pocket catapult, all we're going to need is any sort of plastic drinks container like this old water bottle and a standard party balloon, and we'll have a look at that in a moment. Next we need to cut off just the top, and all we had on holiday were these small curved nail scissors, but in fairness they actually work quite well. Cut below the angle change just below the bottleneck, and with that done, tidy up anything sharp, and it's time to remove the little plastic ring that sits just under the screw threads. You can actually ease this off with your fingernails, or if it's a little bit tight, get it started with some scissors like me. Either way, keep this safe because we'll be using it again in just a moment. Final preparation is to sand off any potential sharp edges that might damage the balloon when we fit it to the neck in a moment. With that done, pick up your balloon. I got this from a pack of 25 that I bought on the front for roughly €1. Snip the balloon just slightly above the bulbous section that is the main balloon body. We don't need the bit that you blow into. Get your fingers in the opening we just cut, stretch it open, pick up your thready bottle top and stretch it over the part we just cut and sanded smooth. Once it's on and over the plastic lip, we can just spend a few seconds making sure everything sits square and the deepest part of the balloon is in the centre of the catapult. When you're happy, clamp the plastic ring back into place and we're ready for action. And the lid can go back on when not in use, keeping any ammo you might have inside safe from falling out. These little pocket shooters are actually very powerful for their size, and my first plan was to use some small berries and seeds from the local bushes. But as it turned out, even Lewis, my 5-year-old son, could shoot these with considerable power, and when I tried, they shot straight through a piece of paper. Much better ammo that we had a lot of fun with anyway turned out to be, believe it or not, just 3 or 4 drops of water from a cold drink or a swimming pool, which is not only cold but stings just enough without hurting anyone. And when I take over the controls, just look at the impact I managed to get. In the evenings we also had a lot of fun with a small rolled up ball of napkin, which while still managing to travel 20 feet won't hurt or knock drinks over. By loading in some dry bread, it also turned out to be an absolutely first rate fish feeder, and if you've got any beach sand or table salt, it's great for killing flies. As one last bonus, I found that placing money inside the catapult, securing it in a pocket and going for a swim wasn't a problem, because when you get out of the pool, hey presto, your ice cream fund is still lovely and dry. So what about the evenings when you might want to enjoy a drink and a family meal? Well, this last hack was invented by my son Lewis, age 5. Down many seafronts in the evenings you can find traders selling these LED helicopters, and priced between €1 and €2 depending on your bartering skills. They're good at dusk or in the dark. The trouble is, achieving a decent launch height can take a little while, especially if the catcher is still learning the ropes. And by the time everyone's managed to have a go, these little helicopters, good though they are, tend to be a bit battered and ready for the bin. This one has a badly ripped wing and no longer flies, but to make a fun miniature lightsaber, all we need to do is remove any traces of the wings, and they simply pull over any tabs with a few twists and turns. Now snap off the stick part that's no longer required, work it backwards and forwards, and then just twist it until it comes off. Lastly, rescue a drinking straw from an old soft drink and we can repurpose this for the blade. Most drinking straws seem to fit straight onto the LEDs used in these helicopters, so it's just a matter of jamming it straight on the end. And just like that, you've taken some scrap and made a mini lightsaber that is surprisingly bright at dusk, but really comes into its own when it gets dark. Even ending up as a drink stirrer and table lamp as the evening came to a close. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoy coming with us on our family vacation, and I hope you find some of these hacks useful. If you did, please like or share, and why not subscribe or check out some of my other videos while you're here. Thanks for watching.